Taking off.
Altitude negative 10 feet.
Mosquito or something chewing on me as soon as
24.5 volts.
get out of the sun here.
Amps,
Mosquito is biting me.
Altitude 20.
My throttle feels kind of weak. Maybe not. All right, flaps off. Oh, look at that thing. Like 8-pound plane flying.
7 amps, 99
Those
altitude 61
Dubro tires that you can pump the air up. They've made my landings much softer, but man, they weigh a pound.
Altitude 12.
And then I've got the 4S 4500 in there. That's heavy, or I mean a 6S. I brought a 6S 3300 that we're going to try. So we are
altitude 41.
No flap, half flap. I think I need to change my aliens and give them both a little down, kind of like a kind of like a flaperon. I need to give them both just a little bit to help out with the lift, where I don't run with the flaps on, or just find it easier to fly slower with half flap. All right, flaps are off. Safe is off. Oh, slow roll. Does not roll like the 300.
24.2 volts, 0 amps, 97 Fahrenheit. Altitude 38 feet.
Oh, it's flying amazing. You know, the more and more experience I get with the AS3X and, you know, the forward programming and the gains and all that, just makes everything so much easier. And I want to share that with you guys. Half flap. Don't want to stall it on the turns. See if we can get us like a roll, touch and go.
Altitude 40 feet.
I've got a mix with the rudder and the aliens. Helps this big thing turn. Hear the fireworks. It is the 4th of July.
24.0 volts, 0 amps, 95 Fahrenheit.
You really gotta fly this thing fast and keep the speed up. It's not like my 300 where I can give it some gas and then let off. And no, you got to keep this thing moving to keep it flying. The closer I get to the weeds over there, mosquitoes or something are just eating me. And I'm flying like 60-70% throttle at all times. No flap.
ESC 23.4 volts, 19 amps, 95 Fahrenheit. Altitude 24 feet.
Half flap. Sun in the eyeball. We got timers going off already.
Altitude 32 feet. ESC 23.8 volts, 0 amps, 95 Fahrenheit. Altitude 11 feet.
Crazy, it says 11 feet, but I'm looking out there and it's like 40 feet above the ground. Just the difference in the runway and that. My throttle, the speed control, right? So I've got the Avian. Oh, we gotta land it. So I've got the Avian Smart Speed Control in there, and with reverse programmed in. And when you have reverse programmed in, your propeller won't freewheel like it would on a on a plane that doesn't have reverse.
Altitude 4 feet.
So you've got two settings. You've got a setting where when you let the throttle down to nothing, the propeller will basically just stop.
23.2
Or you can set the
13 amps,
setting
95
to
Fahrenheit.
freewheel enabled. And what that does
Altitude 14 feet.
is it makes the propeller slow down to the speed that you're flying. Like right now I've got down like 20% and the prop slows down to 20%. It's hard to describe her. When I get on the ground, I'll show you. So if you're flying at 80% throttle, then you cut it back to like 20 to coast and save your battery. The propeller is immediately going to go to the 20%. So you're like putting the brakes on, kind of.
Altitude -3 feet.
The gain could go up in the roll a little bit.
3.2 volts, 10 amps, 95 Fahrenheit.
So now I'm at like 20% throttle.
Altitude 6 feet. ESC 23.2 volts, 6 amps, 95 Fahrenheit. Altitude 4 feet.
Oh, I almost went full blast into thrust reverse. So glad I didn't.
Altitude